Stop scrolling, because while most people are chasing meme coins and hype, some of the biggest companies in the world are quietly building something that could reshape the entire crypto industry. We're talking about companies like Google, IBM, and Deutsche Telekom, and they're not buying random tokens. They are backing a project called Hedera, also known as HBAR. Now here's the part that should make you pause. These companies don't gamble. They don't chase hype. They build infrastructure. So the real question is, what do they see in HBAR that most retail investors are completely ignoring? Because if you understand this early, you might be looking at one of the biggest silent plays in crypto right now. Let's break it down. Section 1. The misdirection in crypto. Right now, the crypto market is loud. Everywhere you look. New coins, new narratives, new hype cycles, AI coins, meme coins, low cap 100x gems, and most people are focused on one thing: quick profit. But here's the problem. The loudest parts of the market are usually not where long-term value is being built. They are where attention is being farmed. Because while retail is chasing volatility, institutions are doing something very different. They are building infrastructure, quietly, slowly, strategically, and this is where HBAR enters the picture. Section 2. What is Hedera really? Let's simplify this. Hedera is not just another blockchain. It's based on something called hash graph technology. Now don't worry about the technical jargon. Here's what matters. It is faster, cheaper, more scalable, and more energy efficient than most traditional blockchains. We're talking about thousands of transactions per second, finality in seconds, fees that are almost zero. Now ask yourself this: if you are a global corporation, do you want slow, expensive, unpredictable systems? Or do you want something built for scale? That's exactly the gap Hedera is trying to fill. But that's not even the most important part. Section 3. The real difference: governance. This is where things get very interesting, because Hedera is structured in a way that is completely different from most crypto projects. It has something called a governing council, and this council includes some of the biggest companies in the world, companies like Google, IBM, Deutsche Telekom, and many others. Now here's the key point. These companies are not just investors. They are actively involved in running the network. They operate nodes. They participate in decision-making. They help guide the future of the ecosystem. Now think about that. Instead of anonymous developers or unknown teams, you have globally recognized corporations involved in governance. What does that create? Trust, stability, accountability, and most importantly, it makes the network more attractive to institutions and regulators. Because here's the truth: regulation is coming. And when it does, projects with structure and transparency will have a massive advantage. Section 4. Real-world use cases. Now let's talk about something that most crypto projects struggle with: actual usage. Not promises, not roadmaps, but real-world implementation. One major example is Avery Dennison. They are using Hedera for a platform called Atma.io. This system is tracking billions of products across global supply chains. Not millions, billions. Think about what that means. Every product, every movement, every verification recorded on a distributed ledger. This is not speculation. This is real adoption, and it doesn't stop there. Hedera is being explored for carbon credit tracking, digital identity systems, tokenization of real-world assets, and even potential CBDC infrastructure. Now suddenly, HBAR is not just a token. It becomes part of a much larger system. Section 5. Smart money versus retail. Let's be honest. Retail investors and institutions do not play the same game. Retail chases narratives. Institutions build systems. Retail looks for quick gains. Institutions look for long-term dominance. So when you see companies like Google and IBM involved, you have to ask a different question. Not, will this pump tomorrow? But, what are they preparing for? Because these companies are positioning themselves for the next phase of the digital economy. And that phase includes tokenized assets, verified data, decentralized infrastructure, and enterprise-grade networks. That's the game, and HBAR is sitting right in the middle of it. Section 6. Why this is still under the radar. Now here's the interesting part. Despite all of this, HBAR is still not getting the same attention as other projects. Why? Because it's not built for hype. It's built for utility. There are no loud promises, no exaggerated marketing, no constant to-the-moon narratives. And in crypto, that often means less attention. But historically, the biggest opportunities are usually the ones that are overlooked in the early stages. Section 7. The bigger picture. Zoom out for a second. We are moving toward a world where assets are tokenized, data needs to be verified, systems need to scale globally, and trust needs to be embedded into technology. Now ask yourself, which type of project survives in that environment? The one built on hype, or the one built with corporations, governance, and real-world use cases? That's the real question. Outrow Plus. Call to action. So here's the takeaway. While everyone is looking at what's trending, you might want to start paying attention to what institutions are building, because the biggest opportunities in crypto are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes they are the quietest. If you found this valuable, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to keep breaking down where smart money is actually moving, and more importantly, how you can stay ahead of it.